Hello, Mark Kay here for an objective home inspection, and I'd like to talk to you about a buyer's home inspection. As a buyer, once you find the home you'd like to purchase and agree with the seller on a price, you want to schedule a home inspection. Usually you have 10 to 15 days to get your inspections completed. If you're purchasing your first home, you might be asking, what's a home inspection and what do they look at? I'm an InterNACHI certified professional inspector, and we perform our inspections according to the InterNACHI Standards of Practice, which you could find at nachi.org/SOP. If you don't want to go to the website and read about it, here are the areas that are covered. Your roof, which we will walk if it can be done safely, and determine the age through available permitting. The exterior, which includes the house as well as the grounds, along with outbuildings if you choose to have them inspected. Basements and crawl spaces, depending on the setup of the residence. The heating system, if you have a supplementary heating system, or the cooling system, if you have a supplementary cooling system. Here in Florida, you usually have a package or a split unit which does your heating and cooling at the same time. The visible plumbing, both in and outside of the home, including your hot water heater, which we will also age. Electrical systems, which include the electrical panel, as well as the outlets that are available for us to test. The fireplace, if the residence has one. The attic insulation and ventilation, if there's access to the attic and it's able to be inspected. The doors, the windows, and the interior, which include the ceilings, walls, and floors. And the appliances, to make sure they're functioning properly. We also inspect pools and spas if you choose. You might say, that's a lot of stuff. Is there anything that's not included? The answer to that is yes. Anything we don't have access to, we can't inspect. If your hot water heater is enclosed in a wall and it doesn't have an access panel, then we can't inspect it. Anything covered by furniture, we can't inspect it. If an outlet plugs are in use, we can't inspect them. Also, sprinkler systems or portable heating or cooling units are not part of a home inspection. Now you're asking, why aren't they included? Well, a home inspection is a visual, non-intrusive inspection, according to our standards of practice. The devices we inspect are done by using the normal operating controls. The reason we don't move furniture is because we don't want to damage the home. The reason we don't unplug things is because we don't want to disrupt electricity to items that might cause loss to the current owner. So if we can't see it and we don't have access to it, we can't inspect it. Depending on the size and complexity of a home, an inspection usually takes anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. You're welcome to be present for the inspection, but you don't have to be. There's only one thing that's required, and that's someone be there so the inspector could have access to the residence. After your inspection is complete, your inspector will go over the highlights of what they have discovered about your home. For all suspected or discovered deficiencies, the inspector always recommends a licensed contractor from that particular discipline, such as electrical, plumbing, roofing, or a general contractor. If you're not present for the inspection, the inspector will contact you and give you the highlights before issuing the report. We feel this is a way to ensure you understand what we're trying to say in the report. Barring very unusual circumstances, you will receive a copy of your report by email within 24 hours after your inspector leaves the inspection site. This time frame gives you the maximum time to speak with your realtor about the findings of the report and also gives your inspector time to research anything they discover in their inspection. We recommend you read the entire report and not just the summaries at the end. We also suggest you have a pen and paper handy while you're reading so you could jot down notes of anything you might want to discuss in more detail with your inspector, to get a better understanding of what they might be saying. When you make the notes, include the page number of the report to make things easier when you do talk with your inspector. Usually at this point, we have a thorough understanding of the findings of your report, and our services are complete. But if you have additional questions, don't ever hesitate to contact us, especially if you find your insurance company requires a 4-point inspection or you want to have a wind mitigation inspection. Because if we do your home inspection, we offer those other inspections at a reduced rate. The last thing I'll address is price. Unfortunately, there's no one price for a home inspection. There are many variables, so if you call for a quote on your particular home, make sure you have the following information. The square footage of the home. Is the home single story or more? How many enclosed garage spaces are there that you want inspected? How many outbuildings are there that you want inspected? Are there any pools or spas that you want inspected? And of course, the address to the location. The 4-point and wind mitigation can always be added on later if you need them. We normally take the information necessary to complete those reports when we perform a home inspection just in case you need them. Hopefully this gives you a little insight to what a home inspection entails, and if you're in need of our services, we're a phone call away. Thanks for watching and have a great day.